Good evening. Tonight in this edition of City News, Waiariki MP says people need to have their say on what they think about New Zealand's constitution. The official opening of the Koutou Youth Space has been postponed, and hundreds of primary school children took part in this morning's Rotorua mini marathon. Waiariki MP Te Aroa Flavel says people need to have their say on what they think about New Zealand's constitution. Mr Flavel says a constitutional advisory panel recently held a hui in Rotorua to hear views on the constitution, as well as encourage people to make submissions on the issue. He says the constitutional review is a Māori party policy that is going to take the time to talk to people and gather ideas and opinions on a constitution.
Part of our election strategy at the last campaign, and we managed to have it negotiated with the National Party once we got into power to have this discussion. We knew it was going to take some time. It's not something you can pick up and do in 1 year, and that's why it's taken a bit of a while to roll out, but I'm pleased that after 1 year now that things have started to roll, and as they declared, I think it'll probably be at least a 2-3 year discussion before they can come back, and then who knows, at that point in time our government of the day might say, well, you got it wrong, you were sortly right, partly right, then in which case that they can take up some of those recommendations, we hope.
Protecting your child and your community by getting your child immunised on time every time is a theme for this year's Immunisation Week. Lakes DHB is celebrating the importance of immunisation for children, families and communities, along with about 180 other countries as part of the World Health Organization initiative. Community paediatrician Belinda Coulter says immunisation is one of the most successful and cost-effective health interventions to prevent serious disease. She says the message is simple: immunise your babies on time, every time.
Well, Immunisation Week's a good time for us to get together as a community and focus on the benefits of immunisation. Of course, immunisation is something that happens every day, all year throughout our community. It's something that we don't just do in Immunisation Week, but in Immunisation Week we really want to push, remind and encourage people about the value of getting their baby immunised at the time when the immunisation is due, so as to prevent the diseases that we can prevent through immunisation.
And Plunket is one of the many community groups supporting Immunisation Week. They also provide information to parents and caregivers. For more information about immunisation, you can talk to a Plunket nurse by calling Plunket Line or contacting your family doctor or DHB. Heavy rain forecast for this weekend has resulted in the planned opening of the District Council's Koutou Youth Space being postponed by 3 weeks. RDC Youth Projects Officer Jill Campbell says various community members and community groups had been involved in planning the day's events, so it's safer to postpone the opening. She says the Koutou community has been actively involved with the park from the get-go, as they recognise the youth space is a positive addition to the area.
That's one of the reasons Koutou was selected. One, because the young people asked for it through our submission process, but also because we have a very high youth and child demographic in that area. So even before it was finished, they couldn't wait to get on it.
And the official opening of the youth space is on Sunday the 12th of May from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Kārenga Park. In sport tonight, hundreds of primary school children from throughout the Waikato and Bay of Plenty took part in the Rotorua mini marathon this morning.
3, 2, 1.
Jasper Boone, you look pretty fit. Have you been training for this event?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to have a good time today?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your friends behind you? They're pretty keen?
Yeah. I've been running every day, biking, just to get fit for this.
Good man.
The event is a collaboration between Event Promotions, Rotorua District Council and Sport Bay of Plenty. Coordinator Jenny Nunn says the event is run on the actual Rotorua marathon course and gives the children the chance to experience the marathon atmosphere.
This marathon in particular, to give them an experience of what it is to do a build-up to a mini marathon, what it takes to get fit enough to do a mini marathon and all the stuff in between, and also to give them the experience of running on the mini marathon course, because this is where the adults course finishes as well, so it just gives them hopefully inspiration to be an athlete of the future.
And local Samantha Sinclair has been included in the New Zealand Secondary Schools netball team for the third consecutive year. The talented centre goes to John Paul College and was selected in the 12-strong side to play in the Trans-Tasman Secondary Schools netball tournament, which will be held in Rotorua next month. Local talent to keep an eye on. To your weather update now. Tonight will be fine with westerly winds and an overnight low of 8. Tomorrow for Friday, some evening rain with heavy falls, light winds, a high of 19 and a low of 12. And the outlook for Saturday, rain at times, northerlies, a high of 15 and a low of 12. And the marine forecast for Lake Rotorua, variable 5 knots becoming northeast to 10 knots in the evening with waves less than half a metre, poor visibility in the rain developing in the evening. Remember, for program listings and other info, or to upload images, check out our website, tvrotorua.co.nz. Still to come in tonight's program, Wayne Douglas covers last weekend's Western Heights High School Invitational Tournament. We check out a rather large pumpkin grown by Les and Scylla Brown, and Jill Campbell has news about this year's Rotorua Youth Card.